It is not supposed to rain today, but I got out here early this morning for a workout and looked at the sky and then the radar, and it is going to rain, which means I'm gonna try and take this buggy out just east of the house here and finish our last 100 acres of corn before the next stretch of rain gets here. We got lucky, missed the first one, but there's a whole nother band coming behind it. I wanna be done with corn, switch this thing over to beans when it does rain. Well, I'm planting, and it seems like the row cleaners are all even and up out of the way, including the one I had issues with over here. I think I'm gonna jump out and just check and see what kind of a job we're doing here, make sure everything looks good and it's not too wet underneath or crusted over on top, but so far from what I see, I'm feeling pretty confident. A little breezy out here. Definitely rain coming. Plenty of moisture underneath, that's for sure too. Wow. I'd say she looks good. I might take just a hair of down pressure out. We're gonna keep going here. We run a lot higher down pressures on these high-speed planters than what we run on the normal planters. So for any farmers out there going 150 pounds, well, that's at 9.5 miles per hour. The faster you go, the more the row units try to ride up. That down pressure number, that technically is the margin, which I'm not going to try and explain the difference between the down pressure and the margin, because I don't fully understand it myself. But this is keeping the gauge wheels in ground contact, making sure that those row units are riding smooth to get a consistent seed depth. Each row unit is controlled hydraulically to give it the downforce that it needs to stay in the ground at the depth that it's set at. This margin is additional weight that I'm putting on. Put it on, take it off to make sure that that ground contact remains as close to 100% as it can, and that the row units ride lovely. Clear as mud. Got it? Me too. Well, that's not looking too promising. It's broken up a bit, but it certainly hasn't gone away. Well, I reckon I ain't got much longer out here. That's how we talk in Minnesota, you know? Yep, I'm gonna have to just finish this end up and get out of here. Well, that's a bummer. 70 acres left. That's how spring goes. Sometimes you just get these pop-up showers that nobody sees coming, and here they are. And good news is it looks like it's not gonna last long. Probably won't amount to much, just make the top of the soil sticky, and then I would hope that we'll be back at it again later this afternoon. Hey, remember when I had this rig all washed up and shiny the other day? That was awesome. Looks like Dad called it quits in the rock picker as well. He must have got a solid 5 to 6 rocks picked up. Well, the bars can't be open right now. Guess I'll just go in and watch Super Troopers. Hey, check this out. All new Off the Husk t-shirts. You can only get them on our website, which should be linked below, I think. It's not hard to find. So in your 40 or 50 year farming career, have you ever been unexpectedly rained out like this before?
First time this week, I would say.
First time this week?
First time this week.
First time for everything, every week. A mere 2 hours worth of sending emails later, and we have full sun, beautiful skies, a dry wind. It's awesome out here. That soil's gonna be dry in no time, and I'm gonna get this thing rocking. We're gonna finish planting corn today because that rain is not coming back. I'm going to fill up with corn for the last time this year. I should have 15, 25, about 30 acres of corn left to plant, which to me is bittersweet. It's nice to be planting the last of our corn on May 1st. I mean, that's the goal every year. That's pretty awesome, but I just love planting corn. It's my favorite job on the farm, so it's bittersweet. But on to beans. 30 total acres left, divided by 2.4, 12.5 minus 1.3. I only need 10 units, 5 bags each side, or 5 units each side, so we'll calculate the seed size here and figure out exactly how many pounds we want to run into each side. That way we end up with as little as possible that's left at the end to drain out of the tanks when we switch over to soybeans. Little more. Yep. Auto dispense, 400 pounds only. Auto talc. There we go. Here we go. How close is it gonna get? Can it do it? Oh, look at that. Double what he got though, Mr. Roboto. I am loaded. And I just wanted to point this out to people that is a cultivator. What Jim's running right now is a digger. You could also refer to that as antique glyphosate. Tractor, 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 tractor. Everybody's wide open now. That didn't take long, just a few hours of sunshine. I finished off the 100 acres I needed done there, and I only got this 7 acres left of corn, but rumor has it there's a truck in the yard, so I gotta run up there and load a truck with soybeans first. I'm getting a lot of delays with this field. It's like nobody wants me to finish corn, but we'll make it happen. Look at those gopher trapping maniacs. Another load down. That's good. Moving soybeans out. The family's got the grill started. I gotta go to work. Looks like Dad is done playing with the Mendako Storm for a little bit. Shh, shh, thank you. Shh, 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 thank you. It smelled like you guys had the grill going. What are you cooking me?
Cheeseburgers is for dinner.
I can handle cheeseburgers. Are they vegan burgers?
Nope, real meat.
Oh, good. There it is. Done with corn for 2020. Well, that went a heck of a lot easier than 2019. Let's hope the harvest goes that much easier this year than last year. Digi. Well, that's gonna do it for me today. I'm gonna go in and have myself a cheeseburger. Tomorrow, we switch over to soybeans, and we got another little toy coming out here on the farm. A business tool. It's a business tool for the farm. Something you guys will enjoy. It's gonna show up here and we're gonna use it. Beans are gonna be fun because we gotta add the roller. We gotta have the sprayer moving. It takes a lot more logistics to plant soybeans. They're not as fussy, they're not as delicate, but it takes a lot more. So I'm hoping to have Becky and Onyx out running the roller and possibly the Mendako VT tool we've got. Things are gonna get interesting. All right, time for my burger. Thanks for watching, everybody.